Hey everyone, my name's Jumpscare Myers. If you're watching this right now, I'd like to let everyone know that this is an update as to where I've been for the past couple of months regarding my uploads. First, I'd like to say that a lot of what has been going on in my life again, just when I thought things would be better, everything would come crashing down again, as stated in the various community posts on my channel. Some things would be resolved, and then the very next moment, something else would come up. It wasn't very good for my mental health, and I was facing backlash from groups of people. Some I considered friends, then they had turned their backs on me. I won't go into the specifics in detail as I reserve the right to my own privacy, and my private life isn't of anyone's concern, and I wouldn't want to speak ill of anyone that has wronged me in the past, because I've moved on from all of it and would best just forget about all the bad things that have happened during the course of my disappearance. A lot of you might be wondering if now will be the time I start making Dead by Daylight content again. It is with a sad message that I bring to all of you that I will no longer be making content for Dead by Daylight. The game has simply become far too stressful to continue playing, all the while providing the same content over and over and over again, making it no longer fun for me. I just got sick of the constant running in circles. The deciding factor to me tagging a survivor or not was a piece of wood, and when coupled with me playing against experienced survivors, it would make my playing sessions miserable. Having to use all my available resources and all my knowledge of the game just to be able to defeat them. It became a gruelingly frustrating process to deal with these kinds of individuals, although I enjoy a challenge because a challenge aspect to gameplay is fun. However, a challenge isn't a challenge when all the odds are rigged against you from the start, and that's when it becomes unfun. All of this culminates me having to play absolutely perfectly. I don't want to play perfectly, but I know I do a good job of it when I do. But again, it isn't fun. This might also come across as something you thought you might never hear me say either, but to be completely honest with most of you, Michael Myers has been one of my favorite killers to play in DBD for a very long time. He was the first killer I ever played, and he was the only killer I ever played for at least 800 to 900 hours of my total playtime. But eventually, the spark of it wore off. I became bored. I started to play killers like Freddy before he was buffed and was still in his post DLC nerf. I enjoyed it. I especially liked using Overcharge, as memey as it was a surprisingly good perk for Freddy, and I adopted it into many of my builds for him. I eventually became bored again once more and moved on to Leatherface. I also really enjoyed playing Leatherface before he was buffed as well, and became very proficient with him. I didn't run with the usual camping playstyle that most players used for him, instead using more aggressive form of play, as you can see in some of my Leatherface videos. But I'd also like to say that, well, I wasn't exactly guilty of not camping with Leatherface either, because I think we can all admit we've been there at least at one point. But I eventually I eventually ended up enjoying Leatherface so much, he actually became my new main. Leatherface just had more snowball potential, and chases ended quicker with him with the chance of a collateral. And when the buff for him came out, I was practically unstoppable. No one could hide or escape my Chainsaw Rush, and he became my new pawn to dominate the playing field. However, this didn't mean Myers was gone. I still very much enjoy playing Spooky Myers with him, and let's not forget the awesome dreadfulness that was the Burger King Myers build. Until this day, I think the only reason I became the channel size that I am today is because I invented the Burger King Myers build. And if you doubt those words, I speak the truth. Go watch Monto's Burger King Myers video from 2018. I still can't believe it's been that long. Hard to imagine, isn't it? But that's enough talking about DBD and what has been going on in my life. Time to move on with what I actually want to do now. I've been wanting to just do videos of games I enjoy playing. Now, just what I tailor to a specific group of my viewers, which is, for the most part, Dead by Daylight content viewers. I want to expand into new avenues of gameplay footage. One notable example you can already see on my channel is my Oddworld Abe's Exodus videos, a little old gem from 1998 by Oddworld Inhabitants, the first game I ever played. Sadly, I never finished a playthrough for that game on my channel, as only as few as a couple hundred people watched those videos, and so I decided to discontinue further installments. But as for what games I decide to preview on my channel now, that will be left to the future. But for now, I'm going to make videos on a game trilogy that has really opened up my heart to it. A lore-rich series with amazing characters and scenery, and a story that sticks with you for years. I hope you all enjoyed this little community update about my channel. Videos will appear, but I can't say they'll be consistent, since I'm busy with my work life right now. But here's hoping to at least getting several videos out each week, which I would love nothing more. Stay safe out there, everyone. Jumpscare Myers.